Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new TikTok piece and fail reaction video. Hi everyone! What is the tea? What is the Darjeeling, the Lapsang Souchong, the Scalding Hot Assam, the Earl Grey? What shall I say is the tea? The tea today is, I thought it was going to get cooler again, but apparently it's started to get really hot again in the UK. So do you know what? Autumn is here, but it feels like summer still. So mixed vibes. Hi everyone, how are you all doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day, evening, week, month, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the channel. If you are new, hello, my name is Roly, piercing, tattoo, Reddit weirdo here on the internet. Subscribe to the channel for some bonkers content. There's a QR code on screen here, and scan with your phone. Anyway, hello. So, today we're delving back into the world of TikTok piercing fails, one of the original series that I did on my channel, and you guys are still loving it. So, as long as you still love it, I'll still make them. And just before I do get started, thank you to my lovely Patreons who keeps my channel alive. And if you are over on my Patreon, episode 2 of Shattered will be up by Wednesday. So look out for that. Very, very excited to watch episode 2. Anyway, like button, subscribe. Let's not beat around the bush wattlier and get on with these TikTok piercing fails. Oh God. Oh my God. Music, no. Turn the music off. Okay, sorry. So, oh God. What's that? Wait, why did you pull it out? What? She just put it in her mouth. She 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 put it in her mouth. Did you say?
Close your mouth, please, Michael. We are not a codfish.
She put it in her mouth. Oh my. Look, she takes it out after, and she's clearly putting it in her mouth. And then she's got like the back of it in her mouth as well, where she literally puts it into her mouth. She like pierces. I don't understand why she takes it out though, because like it's gone through. Like it's actually in the nose. I don't understand why they took it out, because it's actually pierced through the nose. I don't understand then why she takes it out. Oh wait, she's putting a different one in it. She's putting a smaller one in it. I've said it before, and I say it again, and I'll say it and say it and say it. It doesn't matter what is normal where you're from. Science is still science, and that was wild. I genuinely, I'm actually really shocked. Again, this is one of those things. If you've got enough technology enough to be able to film it, put it on TikTok and like have an account, if you're able to do that, you will have enough information to know that what you're doing is awful. I don't even know what to say. I'm fully flabbergasted by that. Fully floored. Piercing myself because yeah, girl, why not? Yeah. So I'm assuming it's music. It's just music. So you're doing your eyebrow. At least do your earlobe or something. I mean, don't do anything, but like, why your eyebrow? Jesus, piercing myself because yeah. No, you're piercing yourself because you want internet attention, because that's exactly why it's filmed. Oh God. Wait, can I see like a blood patch on the other side? Like you actually pushed it into your eyebrow and just changed your mind what side? Wait until she goes out. I swear I can see it. Maybe I'm wrong. This is so, this is, yeah, look, you saw like a little red bump on the other, just like, imagine, how tiny is that bar? There's people in the comment section sharing photos of themselves doing the same thing.
I think as a species, we're done for. It's over for us.
I truly don't understand what is wrong. I just couldn't imagine having such a lack of self-respect and a lack of care to myself and my health and well-being. It's one thing, again, piercing the earlobe. Yes, don't do it. But in the gravitas of like danger, this is a lot more, doing the earlobe is probably the least, I guess, damaging area that had the worst of it. I mean, still don't do it. It still carries a lot of risks. Doing your eyebrow, which already is a notoriously difficult piercing to do, difficult piercing to keep because they have a high rejection rate. They're so close to your eyeball. The fact that she went to push it in her other side first, like you can see a dot here, look, where she like tried to do it here and then changed her mind. You can see a dot here, look. So she clearly went to do it on this side and changed her mind. She just used the same needle again. If you're gonna do it yourself, why would you not even go as far enough to use like gloves and a clamp or something? Because these people are not gonna be talented enough to do freehand piercings or whatever. It's this total disillusion that people have become now with their own health and safety. And she changed it, look, so this has got a spike on it, which means she took it out and put another one on. Now it's got balls on, which means she took it out and as I always say, as someone who's been making these piercing fail videos since 2018, the fact that I'm still doing it, it just shows how cooked TikTok and this need for attention has completely rotted the younger generation. And I don't know where this person's from, but like if they're in the US, are your parents going to be happy that they're going to have to pay a medical bill, which would be thousands of pounds? And even in the UK, if you got something bad happens, you know, you got a whole swollen. Like going through the NHS takes ages now, walk-in centres are overloaded. Like fix your industrial bar. Oh God, that is a long bar. That is very long. Oh God. Oh no, stop it. What are we doing? Oh my God. Oh my God. No, stop it. Oh no. Oh, behave.
Witchcraft.
Anyone who's had industrial piercings who might have gone a bit wonk or a bit wrong. The idea of like pulling the cartilage, like, oh my God. Do you just have how does your, I
Hear that? He's incoherent.
If I ever did that when I had my industrial piercing, if I did that, my ear would have been like, right, I'm going to leave now. Goodbye. That is absolutely wild. I mean, it's a flex, I guess. Wild piercing. What you gonna do? Industrial, gonna infect you. Piercing. That didn't work. I apologize. I will leave. I'm never gonna be here again. Pain is temporary. Swag is forever. Oh God. Oh my, I'm gonna take the music out. I thought that'd be sad. Oh my God. Oh dear. Gengar in the background. Dream Eater. Okay, sis, you need to calm down. Oh my God. I want to hear the audio. Why have you put music over this? I wanted to hear the, oh my God, she is fully, Jesus Christ. I mean, it's great for a thumbnail, but seriously, dude, calm down. That's the first time I've ever called someone dude. Look at me being all masked.
That's funny. Tell another one.
I wish the person had the audio. I wanted to hear this with the audio because you just know she's hollering and hoolering.
Stop making up words.
Pain is temporary. Swag is forever. You'll never be told swag. If anyone who sees your tongue piercing thinks it's cool, as soon as they watch this video, they're like, oh, not really swag of you. Do people still say swag? I feel like I don't really hear that very much. Do people still say that? I think you need to calm down, Charlotte. I agree with what Josh says. Overreaction, final boss. So, oh my, what, music, what is happening? What the hell is this? What's happening? Well, that is absolutely foul. Filter thing or whatever. Oh my God, serrated blade mouth. She's a Cenobite. What is it's like one of those parasite things from the Matrix. You know, the sentinel things. Well,
maybe he should be taken to a doctor.
Thank God it's just AI filter. Well, it's probably not AI, it's probably just a filter. Isn't that lovely? Yeah. I'm sure I'm not going to make that joke about what? Hang on, watch me do her frog eye tongue piercing, snake eye tongue piercing, and traditional tongue piercing all at once. What do I say to that? Like, what am I supposed to say to that?
Have a nice death.
Well, enjoy your death, but shall we watch the video, shall we? But this is what I mean. This person looks like he's in a studio. Like, I mean, he's just got this girl sitting on a sofa. So like, I'm very obviously very questioning the professionalism, and she's like holding on to him. Clearly, this person is not a professional in any way, shape, or form. This is someone who's like, I learned how to pierce on Amazon. No professional piercer would ever do anything like this, especially in an environment like this. So not only are you doing 3 tongue piercings in one go, which is just the swelling and getting used to that speaking is wild, but like you're doing 2 known dangerous tongue piercings. Someone's commented here, oh, you had a lot of patience with her, as if like she's being awkward. I mean, this piercer's the one in the wrong here, not the client. You're supposed to be educating her, be like, look, these kind of piercings aren't a good idea, especially when you do multiple in one go. And now he's doing the traditional tongue, but this is wild. The idea, again, anyone doing this and claims to be a professional body piercer is lying. No professional would do this. This is a I want money piercer. The thing is, you know as well, is like someone who's happy to do all this isn't checking for veins properly, isn't checking for what they've got in their tongue. Like this isn't going to be someone who also goes, oh, maybe we can't really do it there because the veins are too big or whatever. Like you just know this person just going, oh yeah, I can do it.
Wacky Bruce.
It's just wild to me that you'd be so happy. And like filming yourself as well and happy to have it on the internet of you doing unprofessional stuff. And she's really resisting because obviously it really hurts as well. Getting used to having all that in. Oh, she's like touching it. See, now we just like, oh my God, this video is 6 minutes long. No, we're not watching 6 minutes of this, Jesus. They skipped over the normal tongue piercing to start with, and now they did a snake eye piercing instead. So now she's got the snake eye and the scoop piercing, and now they're doing the traditional tongue piercing. Look, all the spit! Oh, I hate saliva! I have such an issue with saliva. There's something about saliva, it makes me want to... Your tongue is f***ed. Dumb. That is so dumb. Tattoo, KPI, Chris Pure Ink and Body Studio by don't ever go to this place. I don't know where this is. If you're ever near and you see this, don't ever go to anyone who does any shit like this because they're so unprofessional. Don't go to anyone who does this kind of shit. I think it's a terrible idea because your tongue is going to swell so much, right? You're going to have to get used to talking. But like the fact that 2 of those ones were dangerous ones that are always frowned upon in the community. Not a lot of piercers will ever do them because of how dangerous they are. Snake eyes holding your tongue in place and scoop piercings. Like putting surface piercings in your tongue is never a good idea. Gonna f up your teeth, gonna make you talk really weird. To get all 3 of them in one go.
You're going to die.
Oh god, it's a stretch. Oh, she's back, girls. Oh, wait. Sorry, wait. So this is the stretchy lady we always see. He always does insane ear stretchers. So this was posted a few weeks ago, and this person, I'm gonna start again because we could see the ear. Look at that. Look at that. So she's gonna be stretching this earlobe rip to whatever the size this is. Look how angry that earlobe already looks. Imagine looking at this earlobe and going, yeah, it's ready to stretch to the next size. I haven't even watched the video yet, and this image from this commenter sums up everything. Should we just watch it? Come on then. Let's watch. That is as well. That is like 5 size. Oh, look at the person struggling. Look at him. That is absolutely balmy. You have ripped your ear completely open. Your ear is completely fucked. Oh my god.
Stop this immediately.
I have to blur that. I'm sorry, I just spat on myself. She never shows the back like this. That is such a huge jump. That is a huge jump. That's like 5 sizes. She's doing the other side? This is out. This is unbelievable. There is so much blood. Oh my god. This is... I mean, we've seen the stretchy lady for a long time. We have not seen anything this bad. That is... Your ear should not be bleeding like that when you stretch it. Like... He looks so unhappy. I'm really sorry. I had to blur the back of the ear because there was just blood all over the ear. She never normally shows it. So we've seen this lady multiple times over the years do ear stretching videos, piercings and stuff. And she goes from like nothing to like 10 millimeters in one go. We didn't see the start of this. I don't know what the start of this video was because it starts like this when it almost looks like he's already been stretched. I think maybe they must have done it already before. First of all, the leap that they went from just like an empty earlobe that looked that could have been maybe like 4 millimeters up to this. This looks like... But that's bigger than mine. That is absolutely bigger than my ear. That looks maybe like a 12 or a 14. That is huge. Like that's a lot bigger than what I've got, and I've got a 10. When she shows the back, it was just like all messed up, and there's blood on the... should never bleed like this around the back of it. It's just... I think that's Thailand. I think they were speaking Thai, maybe, or could be the Philippines. I'm not sure exactly. Like I can't. It's hard for me to distinguish between the languages precisely. They have access to the internet. They have access to information on the internet. This isn't some sort of like, hidden group of people that have never seen the outside world who doesn't understand things properly. They have access to internet. They know how to do things safely. The idea that this isn't the amount of people that we have seen that this stretchy lady has done things to, I don't understand how it's just like not been shut down. I also don't think it really takes people that actually with much piercing knowledge to see that and go, that's probably not right. Because even before they started stretching, that earlobe looked rough. How long is this stretchy lady gonna go for before she realizes that, oh, maybe I shouldn't be doing this, or maybe people stop going to her because they're like, oh, actually, I don't want to die. Okay, there's music. No, wait, so this probably need a hug, but I got piercing. Wait, what? Why is it? Wait. Okay, stop. I am going to blur the face, right? There's a girl here. She looks about 13 and she's getting her tongue pierced. What? But not only has that happened, the piercer put the clamp on her tongue and then made her mum hold it while he goes off. I can't even go to the basement. This isn't even basement worthy. I need to go to space. Like, right, let me just finish the video. You can't see because it's blurred. Her mum is like holding the clamp on her tongue while the piercer just went out and did something. Oh my God, and now he's back. This is really bad. I do not care what the laws are. a girl of this age should not be getting her tongue pierced. It is absolutely fine for some people to wait until oh wait, now he's getting her, she's holding the clamp again. This piercer is shit.
Suck my left nut.
Okay, and it just kind of ends. I don't know what was going on there. The mother is now holding the clamp while he goes off and does something. Look, I personally don't believe anyone should be getting tongue piercings until they're 18. I just don't believe that they should get it. Especially when you're so young, your new teeth are coming in, you're still growing, you're still very small. To have a big bit of metal in your mouth, especially so young, you're not really going to understand the gravitas of what it's like to have metal there in your mouth. You're just going to chip your teeth, especially if you want to get braces. Like so many kids have braces as well. You're just going to chip your teeth, you're going to bite down on it, you're going to play with it. You're not going to truly understand what it's like to have the metal, because like not amount of people you see with the tongue piercings going I'm playing with it. Not everything has to be for children. Not every single thing should be available for children.
Much too good for children.
There are certain piercings like eyebrow piercings, tongue piercings, belly button piercings. All of these ones should be for when you were 18 plus. You can have a disagree with me all you want. Will never change my opinion on that. This girl is far too young for a tongue piercing. Shame on the piercer for even agreeing to do it, but also double shame on the piercer for like how unprofessional this is, making her mum hold the clamp twice, putting her hand actually on the clamp right next to her mouth. Like, what are we doing? Okay, so this says my industrial ear piercing healing journey. Okay, so she's got an industrial, gorgeous, shiny gold, girls. Pain was 3 out of 10 getting it pierced. Warm and tender 2 hours after getting it done. Yes, it will be. It will burn. It will swell. Oh God. The next day I saw this and decided to clean it. Oh my God. What on earth what's going on here? I'm gonna have to blur some of it. I'm gonna try to strategically blur it so I can show you. There's like so much blood here. Like piercings, when you do get them, especially if you're actually not going to sleep, they can bleed and ooze. That is a lot of blood.
Blood juice.
Thick, large. And that's having it large scale. Oh my God. Messaged my piercer and was worried as it kept bleeding, but it was completely normal and had to wait for the scab and fall off. Do not clean. What? Do not clean. Piercers of the community, right? I have never in my life had a piercer say, don't clean the piercing and let the blood clot scab just like live on the ear and fall off. I have never heard any piercer ever give that advice. Someone needs to explain this to me. What? I know scabs naturally when you cut your arm or something, like they cut to protect it, but like we're not dealing with a normal wound. We're talking with a piercing that has like a bar in the middle. Scab just like, what? The thing is, I don't want to say too much on that because I can't even show you properly, but like, I'm so confused. Don't clean it and keep the blood scab on it. What?
It's madness, absolute madness.
Can I have a piece of your love?
No, you can't have a piece of my love. Die.
Pierce my ears with me.
Oh,
Wait,
God.
What?
Pierce my ears with me.
Oh, I'm doing like 6, 7. 2, 1.
7? Oh, what, man? She's not even like checking. She's
Look
just.
how close it is. To
What
the
kind of weird
second one.
positioning is that? God, that is
That's how
so
his dice
close.
gonna
Oh,
look for
you
a
are going to
bit.
split your ear, girl.
Should I take that out and move it down, guys?
Oh my God.
3, 2, 1.
Where are your parents? What? Where are your parents? What is happening? Can your parents come? Come on, Christina needs some help, girls. You're doing another. Can we stop? What is happening? What is she doing? Clarissa, can we stop, please?
the same. Can't tell if it looks stupid.
Oh,
or
that looks
not.
so ludicrous. What are we
I'm
doing?
just gonna go with it.
And more?
You in danger, girl.
We're gonna try this one last time. If
She's
it doesn't work.
she's
then
doing the
just put it
same
up.
piercing 3 times.
There we go.
You
Okay,
are.
okay.
Your ear is like.
It was at the same spot.
What's funny, what's stupid about this is that when people say like I had these piercings, did them myself and they healed fine and stuff. In the future, say you want to close your ears up or you want to do something. By doing what you've just done, the scarring that is going to happen on the inside of your ear, you're going to have these lumps all in your ear. Like not in a nice way that like you can barely feel. You're going to have these lumps, bumps, you know, if you take them out or like they close up, whatever, your ear is fucked. There was so many. And she kept like redoing this one over and over again. It's like, what are you doing? Clarissa, please. Where are your parents? Naughty! Straight into the chokey.
You're heading for the chokey, young lady.
When you're a professional piercer and your niece wants her ears pierced, wait for it. Okay, hang on. This is watch the video. I'm gonna blur the girl because she looks very young. But I'll just watch the video and then I'll say.
Throw your hands up.
This girl looks petrified. She's like sobbing on the chair. Like she's not ready for this. She's not ready. Sorry, she's not ready. I don't know how old she is, but she's very young.
3.
Oh God. She like sort of pushed it again. I'm blurring her because she's a bit too. I don't feel comfortable putting it on the internet. Again, this is one of the things as well. I'm always like, why are we putting this on the internet? This has 884,000 likes. Like, why are you so happy for your child to be viewed by strangers that much? I will always find this weird when people put their kids on the internet. I find it so unbelievably weird that you're so happy to have your such young child on the internet like this and viewed by so many people. That's fucking weird. I will never understand people who are just so happy just to plaster their young child all over the internet. Also, right, I feel a bit uncomfortable watching her like squirm and scream and stuff, so I'm just not going to watch the rest of it. At the beginning, it says, when you're a professional piercer and your niece wants her ears pierced, wait for it. But you're just like in a room. Like this just looks like their living room or their dining room. Like it's not like a good piercing environment. You would never go to a piercing studio and having all this. I get that maybe it should be too, like she's clearly petrified. Personally, she's not ready for this. I think she's old enough for it, but the way that she was acting, I think she wasn't ready for it. The stress and the cortisol that's been pumped around her body then because she was so like scared. The after effects and later on she might be fine, but like that level of stress and anxiety is horrible for anyone to experience, especially so young. That she should have waited. She should have waited. Doesn't matter what the end product was like and if it was like, that level of stress and anxiety, cortisol, she shouldn't be experiencing that. And you as a professional should have read that and gone, let's wait. Also, in this environment, when you call yourself a professional and then you're happy just like doing it in this environment, I just think in like unclean environments, you can have home studios, absolutely, but make it look like a home studio. Have a sanitized room. This is just some dining room. I just think if you're going to start throwing around things that were like throwing around words like I'm a professional, then act it.
Do you have to be the biggest bitch because you're gay?
And personally, I think you should have read her signs. She is giving way too many scared signs for you to be doing this. Also, you got to remember, when you're with someone who's really scared like that, when you haven't even done anything yet, you have no idea how this child is going to react. And she went like this as it happened. Like if she really went for it, she could have ripped open her earlobe. And you're putting her at risk. Okay. You are having a fucking laugh. That is insane. That is... Okay, right. The thing is, I'm just going to stop the video because I can't show it to you because this girl is like 12 years old and she's getting a belly button piercing.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. You are a shit fucking parent if you're allowing your child at 12 years old to get a belly button piercing. I was tiny at 12. Most people like, and you... What did we do? So I said earlier on, I said that girl was getting her tongue piercing about how these things should be 18. This girl is she literally looks like, I think 12 was even a push. If you told me this girl was 10 years old, I would believe you. Like she's so, what kind of piercing studio pierces someone's belly button before they're even a teenager? That's wild. That is, what the f is happening? This child's obviously going to grow and it's going to move positions, it's going to move around because she's tiny. I genuinely do not care what you say. A girl who isn't even a teenager yet should not be getting a belly button piercing. That is weird behavior. She does not need a belly button piercing. I'm just coming up. The thing is, there's no point me watching it because I can't show you because I don't show like people of this age on my channel. Like that sick. Like it's just sick. Triple tongue pierce. Okay, so it's music. Sorry, there's music. Oh God. Okay, so they're getting a tongue. Wait, are they doing 3 tongue piercings in one go? Are we seeing another one? I mean, obviously you can get 3 tongue piercings. Like if you really want to get 3 tongue piercings in one go, but like your tongue swells up so much of just 1 tongue piercing. Like your tongue is notoriously known as like the intense sweller. To get 3 done is that a good idea? I mean, this is still better than what we saw earlier on with the person doing 3 like a snake eye and a scoop. Ultimately, you can get 3 in one go. If you really want to, when it comes to personal opinion, that is going to swell so much. It swells enough as it is with 1, let alone putting 3 individual holes. The amount of trauma on the area, your tongue is like, gonna explode. It's quite a lot of new things to have in your mouth. You're not gonna be able to speak right for a long time. And possibly you might get a permanent lisp now. You have to learn to kind of talk again properly when you've just got 1 because it can feel weird having this like ball on your tongue and it can affect how you speak. To have 3, That's quite a lot of like new things, like a foreign object in your mouth. Like you're talking and how you're gonna, it's gonna be really hard. I just think personally, one tongue piercing at a time.
We know what you think.
OMG.
Oh my.
This is the biggest bump I've seen in a while.
Oh my God.
My client came in struggling, and this one really needed saving.
Jesus.
The piercing itself wasn't necessarily done incorrectly, but the jewelry choice was.
Oh my
This
God.
style falls out too easily. And
Yeah, so she's got one of those
touch it
L-bend
constantly. And when you mix
nose
too much
studs in.
touching-
I've got both my nose piercings, of course. I just use flat, like almost like Lebrette style piercing jewelry because I find that a lot easier taking in and out. These L-bend lenses, I like that. You just sort of just knock it like that and it can easily fall out and it moves a lot as well. I personally don't like them. I know a lot of people use them. I think, again, if your piercing is completely healed, it's not so much of a big deal. But when you get a brand new piercing, don't pierce with that. Like pierce with like an actual Lebrette stud or some, don't be doing those L-bend lenses that can move really easily and like it can pull out really easy because there's nothing on the inside stopping it from like actually coming off. It looks like a mini prolapse. It's bonkers. I don't know what that stuff was. The thing is, the annoying there's music in the background, so I have to take out what she's saying. But it looks like a prolapse.
Are you prolapse or anti-lapse?
I'm assuming she's probably going to put one of those no slip disc things on. I mean, I hope it minimizes it. That's a big piercing bump. Acid. I don't know what that was. Acid spray? 24 hours later, and this is 48 hours later, and it is starting to come down good. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Don't use those L-bend lenses when you first get nose piercings. It's so big. Like, that bump is so big. That's huge. It does look a bit gross. It was a prolapse. Oh God, Miss Old, she's a man-eater. Punch my ear, 0 gauge with me. Okay, oh, I'm very jealous. Punch it, girls. Have I seen this? I feel like I might have seen this. I don't know. We'll see. Oh God, that is a big punch. I will be having to blur this, but I'm sorry. I can show needles. I can't show dermal punches. They're actually illegal here in the UK to use now unless you're like a surgeon. I would love... Oh God, there's loads of blood on top of that ear. Oh, I'm jealous. It's very close to that helix though. Yeah, I feel like I've seen this because I think I remember commenting about the helix is very close. The image isn't great because they've zoomed in on the photo too much, but if we look at the actual dermal punch here, I love it. I would love to have one up on my flat as well. I really, really, really want to have one. I don't think I'll have it this big, but unfortunately in the UK, it's actually illegal. Like piercers and things can't use them anymore. And of course, doctors are never going to do this on you. So unfortunately, we can't get them here in the UK. I was very lucky that I got mine done here in my conch before it did get outlawed. I love it. I think it's cool. I do think it's very close to here though. I feel like it's going to be very... How are you going to stop it for the ear? Like if you knock it or something or pull it by accident, like stopping the skin ripping through into the gauge? Because it's very close. It's very close to it. Like, I don't know. To me, they're very close to those helix piercings. I'm like, how are you stopping it from like maybe like the skin ripping and actually going into it? I know it's cartilage, it's a bit harder, but it does look very close. But what I will say, I love it. I love punches. I always have. I think they're really cool. And it's unfortunate we just can't get them here. I'm very jealous. She's a man-eater. Make it work hard. I've got goiter. I'm dying on the floor. Too many syllables for that sentence. Okay, so this person's getting an industrial pit. Oh, please tell me you're not using... Okay, well, they're doing the top first upwards, which makes me feel like they're not going to use the same needle twice. I've become so jaded now. Whenever I see anything of industrial piercings, I'm always like, oh, they're going to do the same needle twice. But, okay. Oh, girls. No pain, no goiter.
That bitch is giving me
goiter. So they... Oh, he's unscrewing. Okay, he's using one of those sort of screw-on... Oh, wait, it's like double-sided. Oh, she's dark-sided. Just double-sided. Oh, and then he's going to pierce the other side. Is that is a different needle, right? It's not the same one he's taken it off. I need to check. I'm going to be the double need. No, it's a different one. Oh, thank God. Lost dreams, Mike. Thank you. It's nice to see something good for a change. Thank you for not using the same needle twice. We've seen so many industrial piercings and the person just like using the same needle twice and like, ha ha, I only have to charge you twice, but I'm only using one needle, lol.
No scam, no scam.
Scams. Okay. Deep breath, girls. The pass out time. Well done. She did it, girls. It's an interesting... I haven't actually seen like a piercing, but I get like doing piercings like this where they've got like an industrial and they've screwed on like a screw-on needle each side of it. It's a very interesting way of doing it. I've never seen like that before, so that's cool. Someone's holding around, girl. My sister held my hand when I got my industrial pierced. I was only 18 years old. I do think the bottom part of the ear is a little bit, the rim's a little bit thin, but hopefully it'll heal. But it's nice to see something a bit more properly done rather than, you know, honestly, after all these years, I'll take anything at this point.
I don't understand what is going on in the piercing world right now.
Gout.
I don't understand what is going on in the piercing world right now. Why
Can this loading thing go away?
Unsafe piercings and unsafe practices getting absolutely glorified on social media and getting thousands of views and thousands of likes when they're actually not safe? Does anyone care about safe piercing anymore?
No, unfortunately. I mean, I don't know if this person knows who I am, but I have been campaigning for this now since 2018. And unfortunately, if anything, things are getting worse and worse and worse. The clout chasing TikTok effect has really messed up a lot of people's understanding of what right and wrong is on the internet. And yes, it isn't good, girls. Unfortunately, clout chasing and the need to be seen and have attention is just absolutely overwhelmingly more exciting to these people than actually their own safety.
I'm dying to see what happens.
Because right now it feels like all people are focused on is the shock factor, that shock value. Long time ago, right, in the BME days, the shock value thing was huge, but that was within a really small, really niche community. And
yeah, I will say as well, actually, that she's made a good point there that yes, because I've had people comment this before saying you know, back when the internet was early, shock comedy was all the thing and shock horror was all that kind of stuff. And yes, that was a thing back then, but it was a tiny portion of people. It's a very small community. We didn't really know any better then. We didn't really know what the internet was going to be like and what, you know, online fame was going to be like, or what these, you know, the whole idea of a TikTok clout wasn't a thing in 2005-6 when shock stuff was on the internet all the time. You know, all those shocking videos of people saying the most horrific stuff. We didn't understand the internet back then. We know better now. So to still be doing this kind of content is shocking. And TikTok has really rotted the brains of so many people that they go, I don't care if I get the safety pin. As we've seen in this video, you know, we're all towards the end of the video now, all the stuff we've seen today, all of it is done for internet attention, because why is it filmed and put on the internet for hashtags for people to see? Do you know what I mean? If I'm not saying don't film things, the fact that you've put it on the internet on TikTok with hashtags, you're just doing it for views. You want people to watch you. So no matter what people want to say, being no, they're doing it for attention on the internet.
This shock factor thing is so mainstream now, especially as alternative subculture is very mainstream. Piercings, tattoos, it's so mainstream now. We didn't need to bring the shock factor stuff into the mainstream. We honestly didn't. The problem is that so many practitioners are out there doing unsafe piercings and posting them online and getting loads of likes and comments and loads of engagement on these kinds of posts. It makes people think that it's okay and that they want to do more of it. It's like a domino effect. Yeah. Especially when a safe piercer posts something, shock factor, then everyone latches onto it and goes, oh, I guess it's safe.
Yeah, we see the amount of people we see doing you know, dangerous tongue piercings. And we saw it on this video too, where that guy did the 3 tongue piercings in one go. I mean, I always then question their professionalism anyway, say they're not professionals, but to the viewing public and their TikTok page, they're professional piercers. So it does make people think that it's okay. I feel the same way about even the tattoo world that we have, where you see all these professional people doing fake face tattoos. The reason they go so viral is because people don't realize it's fake. But then again, it trivializes face tattoos. And then suddenly all these other people who are younger and impressionable think, oh, why don't I can do that? Because people love it, and then they'll actually do it to their face. So you as a professional might think it's funny or quirky, but when you get to that level where that's the things that you need to do to get attention, I just think to myself, are you really that good? Are you good at your profession? Is that really what you need to do? To me, I will never stand by that kind of content, and I never will. And I just think in today's society, in today's standards, going on the internet as a professional and doing the same shit that people do unprofessionally, you're the professional, so people look up to you thinking what you're doing is right. So when you do it, even if it's a joke, the majority of people watching it will have no idea that you're not being serious, and then will emulate what you're doing. So to me, I go, you're not very professional then, are you?
Thank you very much for the tea.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like I need to watch the whole thing. She's basically saying the same kind of stuff that I say. I just think in today's standards, I just think it's so weird that the level of what people go to get attention on the internet, even though it is so damaging to their own health and their own safety. when does it end? Like, where does it end? Because at the moment it just feels like it's getting even worse.
I had a good run, guys, but I'm never getting another piercing in my life.
I'm never getting another piercing in my life.
I'm just gonna warn you, don't watch this video if you're like squeamish or just generally don't want to hear about disgusting, terrible shit. Some of y'all probably remember that I had dahlias, the piercings that go right here. When I first got them, they gave me super long bars and I kept biting them and it would hurt super bad. So even though it was like way too soon, I changed the jewelry out for shorter bars.
Silly.
Last month I was in rehab for the whole month, right? So it was my second night in rehab and I was in the detox center.
Hey, we're just pausing to get rid of that stupid
I woke up and my entire face was swollen,
oh,
like
God.
big as red, like I looked like a SpongeBob scene, like where they zoom in on some like gross shit, you know. This is where it gets really gross. I went to the bathroom, right, and I like opened up my mouth and I looked and the bars were so tight that my mouth had started to heal over the piercing.
Oh,
so
lovely.
I had,
We love to hear it, yeah.
Flesh that like grew over it. But I had to take the piercing out because my face looked like a red balloon. So I basically had to scrape the newly formed flesh off.
Oh, God.
And then just take it out. And I was all like lightheaded and shit. And then I like fell in the bed and then I woke up. And I was fine. Also, all that shit I said about not getting any more piercings, I was totally lying. That was clickbait.
I mean, to be fair, if anyone's going to clickbait something, I'm glad it was that and not like, I'm actually just going to stab myself. Yeah, if you change your bars too soon, things can happen. Make sure that if you're going to change your bar, your piercings are healed, or at least at the downsizing stage. But I would still say if you're going to use your own jewelry, make sure you do wait until it's completely healed. When you downsize it, please go down to the actual like piercing studio and get them to do it for you, and they can use, you know, the highest quality jewelry or something. If you've got your own stuff, please make sure you wait till it's healed. I don't really like dahlia piercings, to be honest. I don't like how they're so close to the edge of the mouth. I think it kind of looks like you got food trapped in your mouth, like the edges of your mouth, or like where you got spit here sometimes. I'm not really a fan of dahlia piercings, but yeah. And because I always think that, are they not just going to rip through into the mouth? Like, you're just a bit of a tug and it's like, oh, well, that one's gone. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, don't change your piercings out too soon, guys. Let them heal, else you'll die. Well, guys, we're well and truly aboard that trigger train. Choo-choo, speeding on the railway, about to crash over a cliff and plunge to our deaths. Bye! Oh, my back shake. Jesus Christ. Oh, squat for Jesus. Oh, Jesus loved a good pitch. Oh, Jesus loved to get roared on the last episode. But, well, thank you so much for joining me today. Oh my God, wasn't this one just absolutely a balmy whammy? There's two young people getting a tongue piercing and belly button piercings. Like, I'm sorry. Like, what are we doing? Like, this, oh my God. Kids of that age have no idea how to probably look after piercings, especially things like belly button and tongue piercings. Absolutely insane. The triple tongue piercing one with the scope and the frog eyes, and then, you know, just the person with the piercing in the mouth and took it out and put it through their nose. This one has been full of just absolute balmy whammy girl. I don't even know what to say anymore. But thank you so much for joining me. As always, yes, anything that's been blurred or filtered will be on my Patreon towards the end of the month, uncensored. Thank you to everyone who's over on my Patreon. As I said, episode 2 of Shattered will be up on Tuesday or Wednesday. I need to edit it together. I'm not sure how long it's going to take, but it'll be either Tuesday or Wednesday. Next episode of Shattered for your exclusive video over there. And yeah, thank you for joining me today. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos that are coming up. And oh yeah, God, a massive shout out to the lovely, lovely, lovely Molly Monster for following me over on Instagram. Maybe come follow me on Instagram and you could be in the next Instagram shout out. A massive shout out to my lovely Patreons whose names you can see scrolling up on the side of the screen here. Thank you for being a Patreon. And an extra special shout out to my top tier Patreons, the Paisley Prince, Randy, Gothic Undone, Sushi Fox, Peanut Mama 0724, Lonely Assassin 96, AJ Padilla, Rudika Madala, Cottage Apple Pie. I keep calling you Cottage Apple Pie, but it's Cottage Apple Snail Apple. Andrew Lexa, Zoe Brost, Samuel Tadeo Anaya, Leon P, Lovely Caitlin, Adam Flelminster, Keen Jelly Bean, Kaz, Eva Netniash, Join the Navy, Blue Gem, TNS Mum, Adam Brett Batch, Rishi, They Call Me Doc, Athena Falling Angel Barrington, Erin Grace, Benjamin Baker, Aya, Robin Scott Palmer, Steph Utek, Chloe Louise, Little Ty Zurier, and Shell Herman. Thank you for following me over on Patreon. Anyway, be fabulous, be amazing, be gay, be everything you want to be, and don't let any bitch out there tell you you can't be you. Why is that? Because you are flawless, girl.